Our show, To Lasso the Sun, is basically the idea of how do you capture something bigger than yourself. It came about really last year from ghostwriters. We were talking about ghostwriters a lot. I wanted to do ghostwriters, and it never materialized. And then I started reading Don Quixote and his epic battles with windmills and things like that. And I was like, well, maybe there's something there. And then the more I thought about it, the more I thought maybe it's the idea of we're just trying to do something bigger. And To Lasso the Sun just kind of came out. I mean, the show is kind of based on Once Upon a Time in the West. The hero is Charles Bronson, and the antagonist is Henry Fonda. He's chasing this antagonist his whole life. He's chasing this idea of this guy is bigger than life, and I've got to get to him because he did this thing to me. So at the very end, they meet in their final duel. And obviously Charles Bronson wins, kills Henry Fonda. The story of the movie is literally Lasso the Sun. We're doing Once Upon a Time in the West theme as our ballad. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And we open up with Ennio Morricone from Hateful Eight, the very beginning. We go into Harrison's Dream, and then we do the Once Upon a Time in the West theme, and then we close out with the final duel, and also Oliver Westby's As If a Voice Were in Them.
So last year we did something that nobody had done, at least in drum corps, which was we had a cello. So, with that said, the big question is, well, what are we going to do this year? Are we going to have some other crazy thing going on?
We decided on a harmonica, and I remember texting him, and I said, I want to do a harmonica because if you watch Once Upon a Time in the West, the Charles Bronson's character is called Harmonica. That's his name in the movie, and that's because Henry Fonda gave him a harmonica at the point that his brother passed away or died. And so he carried this harmonica with him the whole time, and he has this theme that associates with him every time he shows up in the movie. So we decided to start adding that throughout the show. It's gorgeous, and it fits so well, and it's just us.
For anybody that loved us last year, I think that they can expect the same kind of energy and excitement, but with a drum corps that is even more talented and even more amazing because of what came up last year. So it's just exciting to be with the corps time like this when we're kind of on the rise and these programs are getting more sophisticated, but still, I think, like he said, epic and engaging to the audience.